Welcome to Mistletoe State Park, located on the 71,000-acre Clarks Hill Lake near Augusta, Georgia. Join us as we experience another beautiful sunset here at Mistletoe State Park. We are
Pedals, Paddles, and Parks. Thanks for coming along as we explore the wonders of Clarks Hill Lake in Georgia. Here is the park entrance. The gates open at 7 a.m. and close at 10 p.m. Ahead to the left is the Guard Shack and Welcome Center. We'll show you that after visiting the cottages straight ahead.
The cottages you see here have 2 bedrooms with 2 beds in each of them, a bathroom with shower, a full kitchen and living area. We'll provide links in the description with more information.
We'll now move along and show you the Welcome Center. Here you'll be able to check in and grab a few supplies you may have forgot. They have merchandise and a few camping necessities. Behind the Welcome Center is an amphitheater for outside events.
Next, we'll be heading to some of the shelters, swimming area, and main boat ramp.
There are a total of 5 picnic shelters in the park. All of them have access to water and electricity. The first 4 for anyone who wants to rent them, while the 5th is reserved for campers. Park passes are required for all vehicles who enter the park. These can be picked up at the Welcome Center for $5 per vehicle or $3.75 for veterans.
You can see there's a playground provided for the kids and some adults. And here's one of the picnic shelters we were talking about earlier.
Down by the swimming area, there is a nice volleyball court and several picnic tables with grill included. No reservation is needed to use these. The swimming area is quite nice, but as there's no lifeguards on duty, swimming is at your own risk.
There is an archery range across from the playground to help sharpen your aim.
As we continue on, you can see a controlled burn taking place to the left of us, with one tree possibly being out of control. In Georgia, controlled burns, also known as prescribed fires, are a land management tool used to reduce wildlife risk, improve ecosystem health, and manage vegetation.
Right before the fish cleaning station on the right, there's a fisherman's cabin. The cabin has a bedroom with a full-size bed and a queen sleeper sofa. The cabin even has its own private dock.
For those lucky returning anglers, there's a fish cleaning station that has running water and a grinding disposal unit for the leftovers of cleaning fish.
Now we're going to show you the gorgeous view you'll get should you decide to rent a cabin.
Next, we'll proceed to the camping portion of the park. On the left is a dumping station, which you may need because due to being on the lake, none of the sites have sewer hookups.
The camping portion is divided into 2 sections. We'll head to the larger one first, which consists of sites 1 through 66. On the left is one of the 3 comfort stations at Mistletoe Park, which have restrooms, showers, and laundry facilities. Let's show you sites 1 through 23 first.
Most Most of the RV sites have 30 amp hookups, as only 7 on the larger section are 50 amp. So if you have larger RVs or campers, be aware of this potential limitation. The sites are a mix of back ends and pull-throughs of various sizes. Be sure to check that the site you want will accommodate the length of your RV before reserving it.
Another thing to consider is whether the spot you want is on the water or not. For our trip we did not do this and were confronted with a landlocked space. In addition to RV sites, there are 4 spots that are for tents only. These still have water and electricity available though, so you're not completely roughing it.
We enjoyed showing you the first 23 campsites. Coming up is another comfort station, a small amphitheater, and a large picnic shelter with many tables if weather or space prevents a gathering at your own site.
Next, we'll transition to sites 24 through 45. If you'd like to stay at Mistletoe, there are a variety of ways to reserve, all of which we will provide links for. You can reserve sites online, via phone, or by an app called RA Parks.
The campground's boat ramp is located here. If you don't have your own, don't despair. For $30 a day, you can rent a kayak through the Welcome Center.
Just past the turnoff towards sites 46 through 54, you'll see a spot for overflow parking of boats and trailers if there's not enough space at your site.
If you have problems and need help, here is the location of the campground host.
We are now approaching sites 55 through 66, which is the last portion of section 1. Luckily, we survived the turnoff.
No RV or tent, and the cottages are too extravagant? Up ahead at Site 58 is the park's only tent cabin. It has electric and water hookups, a neat porch, a grill, fire pit, and picnic table. Inside it has 4 sleeping platforms to set your bedding on. There is no AC or heat, but it does have a ceiling fan.
We are now leaving Mistletoe's sites 1 through 66.
The dumping station we are passing through is really convenient for departing campers, with 2 stations to dump your gray and black water and dumpsters to deposit your trash.
Now we will proceed to the second camping section, sites 67 to 92.
An interesting fact, the park gets its name from an unincorporated community called Mistletoe Corners, which is a local area where people gather to pick mistletoe during the Christmas season.
The red truck on the left marks Site 70, which was where we stayed this trip. Even though it was landlocked, it was still a pleasant campsite.
Coming up on the left side is the one comfort station for this section of the park. Here are the coin-operated washer and dryer and a handy utility sink and folding table for campers to use if needed.
One thing we got to do is go out fishing with our friend Herschel. That was an osprey nest that we just passed. We had to catch a 12 that we caught on a 100 hook trot line. Look at all those catfish. We had a fish fry later that evening. It was delicious.
We have loved sharing with you our adventures at Mistletoe State Park. Thank you for honoring us with your time. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe to Pedals, Paddles, and Parks so you will never miss a video.